What do you most want to share with women?
Oh man, just keep chasing after your dreams and don't let anyone ever stop you from what you want, because we have so much power in this world. So just keep doing it, keep going for it. Don't give up.
Hi, welcome to Success Studio. I'm Sheryl Matthys, and in this episode, you get an inside look at Bello Blow Dry Bar, and I have the owner here with us, and this is Patricia Musselman. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, well, we're so excited to hear your story and the success that it is here. You even said this is the oldest blow dry bar.
This is the oldest salon in Laguna Beach. From what I've been told, it's been here for over 40 years. So it's always been a salon, now it's just a blow dry bar.
And you're turning it into a modern day salon with a lot of history.
Yep, That's
So
right.
you said the name Bello even means beautiful?
So I'm Brazilian. I was born in Brazil and I moved to LA when I was 5, and I speak fluent Portuguese. So when I was trying to figure out, what's a good name for a salon, and then, I just came up with Bello because that means beautiful in Portuguese.
It sounds great too, like Bello.
Yeah, come to Bello.
Yeah.
Come to Bello. Yeah.
And especially Bello Blow Dry.
Right, exactly.
And that was even your vision in the beginning, which is different for a hair salon.
Totally, yeah. So that was my vision initially, and that's how we started. So up until about 2 years ago, we started to become a full service salon just because we had so many clients asking for haircuts and color and all these other things that we didn't do. And so for the longest time, I was so just dead set on being a blow dry bar.
Right.
And then after a while, I was like, I just can't. I have to, let's do full service salon because our clients are asking for it. So that's what we're doing now. We're full service.
From a business standpoint too, did you ever feel like, we need to have also more services to make sure you keep the doors open?
Yeah, I think initially I was being really stuck on just a blow dry bar, but me coming from a salon that was full service, there was always that part of me that wanted to be a full service salon. And then once clients started asking for it, it was a no-brainer. So
yeah. So did that mean a lot more employees, a lot more people, part of your team?
Of course, yeah. We started hiring more people, and definitely more work, of course, and hiring people that are, that know how to do full service other than just blow dries.
What tips do you have for business people, even outside of this industry, when you go to add on team? What do you think is important, or the first thing you like to look for in a team member?
Someone who's authentic and can actually look at you in the eyes when they're talking to you, and having, that. I feel I'm a very intuitive person, and so I look for someone who's personable. Those are the things that, I initially look for.
How do you develop and maintain your team? Because I would think in any business there's turnover, right? Or there's people who leave for whatever reasons.
Right. So I've been very fortunate to have a lot of the girls that have started with me from day one. Of course, there has been a little bit of a turnover, but luckily a lot of the people that are here have been with us for, over 2 years plus.
Yeah, that's great. And that's a long time, I would imagine, in this industry.
Mm-hmm.
How important do you think leadership is?
Oh, it's so important. Absolutely 100% important. And I try to teach, I feel like in a way I try to teach everyone leadership just because I lead by example. And so anything that I'm doing, I know that everyone else is paying attention to. And so I make sure that I'm always, tip-top shape, because when I'm not here, I feel like everyone needs to be leading as well.
I think what you just said there is really amazing, that you have to pay attention to that, or that everyone's, because they're paying attention to you.
Oh my God, absolutely. All eyes are on me at all times when I'm here. So I have to be, I have to lead by example. That's something that I do.
Set the culture. Do you feel like there's a culture too around the business?
Yes, definitely.
This, I think, is part of the culture.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
I just think even the surroundings and the setting means so much, right?
Yeah.
You even talked about that you had an interior designer help
so,
you with everything.
So my interior designer ended up becoming my really good friend, and so she helped with our home initially when we had bought our home. And so when I was opening Bello, this place needed to definitely have a good freshen up. So when I asked her, I was like, I know you don't do commercial buildings, but can you please help me with Bello? And it was like an immediate yes. And so her and I have the same taste, and we do things basically the same. Like I could hand over Bello to her and leave for a year and know exactly that it would be in good hands. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it seems like all around you, it's important that there's an essence of beauty within, but also around you. So aesthetically, the surroundings inside Bello, even all your team, I mean, they're beautiful. So, and then I know the outcome is you want the customer to feel like they walk away feeling beautiful. What do you think all that does, like the whole experience for someone inside and out?
From being here at Bello,
Yeah.
I mean, I just based on what my clients have told me, even clients that I don't know will personally come to me and tell me, thank you so much for having this place here. Like, everything is so beautiful. Your team is amazing. I just feel so warm and welcome when we're here. And so that feedback means so much to me that I just want to continue in that path.
Right.
So,
And then what about making the person themselves feel beautiful?
well, I just think that I have so many of the girls that work here that are so personable that it just comes natural to everyone. It comes natural to me to make everyone feel and look beautiful. And it's just about how you present yourself and how you bring the client in and you make them feel welcome. And a lot of the time we're therapists to these clients of ours, so I feel like just being personable on that level is so important.
Yeah. Some people may think, you know what, it's just hair. And a lot of men, especially like these days, go without the hair.
Right.
But why do you think hair is so important to us in terms of just how we feel?
Well, it's the first thing that we're looking at. And, when you wake up in the morning, it's the first thing you see. You see your face, you see your hair, and that, when you have bad hair, your confidence level isn't that great. So when your hair is great, you look good, you feel good, right? That's my motto.
What kind of challenges have you faced and how have you overcome those?
Oh my, so many challenges. But the one that comes to mind is when I had initially opened Bello and I had to leave the salon that I was at for 14 years. So it was bittersweet. And also, the worry of having my clientele come follow me from the place that I was at, which is 25 miles away from here, but I just thought, wow, this is...
Yeah, that's really almost like a whole new clientele.
Exactly. And so I was really worried that I was going to lose a lot of my clientele, but luckily, 80% of them followed me. And so for me, that was the challenge, building the business, training my employees, and making sure that my clients, were following me, and then keeping that in with everything else that was going on. That, I think, was the biggest challenge for me.
Right. What do you most want to share with women?
Oh man, just keep chasing after your dreams and don't let anyone ever stop you from what you want, because we have so much power in this world. So just keep doing it, keep going for it. Don't give up.
How do you feel like having Bello also makes you feel very independent, I would imagine? And
Absolutely. Yeah, it definitely makes me feel independent. It makes me feel like I look forward to coming to Bello every single day. I look forward to being with my team. Like, I feel like I learn so much from them because they're obviously, younger than me. And I'm like, you girls keep me young. Like, what's going on here? So, it's really great coming here every day.
What kind of marketing do you do, and what do you favor that you think also would apply to other people in business? I mean, is it strictly more social media? Are there other
We
ways?
definitely do a lot of social media, but I feel like the old school way of just word of mouth and, handing out your cards and doing a referral type way of doing things, because I feel like, of course, social media is great, but we do have a lot of business women that come here, and a lot of these business women don't have social media or they don't care for it. So it's making sure that you're talking to these business women and saying, hey, like, refer your friend, or, just because I feel like women are always talking, especially you have great hair. Oh my God, who did your hair?
So in Success Studio, I always love to ask people this question at the end. What does success mean to you?
I feel like success is a constant moving target. So we're always chasing after what we think is success. And for me, I'm always chasing after that, and then I always want the best. But as far as what it comes down to at the end of the day is when clients are approaching me and telling me like what a great job I have done with this place, and what a great team I have, and how welcoming they feel so welcome, and they feel like it's so warm, and the vibe and the energy is so great. That to me is 100% success.
Living life on your
Yeah,
terms.
Exactly.
I love it. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Patricia, for
Thank
being a
you.
part of
Thank you
this.
so
We learned a
much.
lot. And like we say here, when you own your worth, you own your life. See you again in Success Studio.